spend a lot of time documenting other people's most important moments, weddings, celebration, love, but the people behind the camera are rarely asked about their own inner world. I want to start here. Who are you right now? I know what you do, but who are you in this moment?
I'm a creator. Who am I at the moment? I'm a creator. I'm someone that passionate about the whole industry, about the whole, trying to create. I just want to create. Yes, like there's this passion that is there just to create. There's this creativity in me that I'm trying to put out there for people to see that yes, I can create. Yeah.
How about outside your craft? Who are you outside creation?
I'm a more disciplined person now, because I won't lie. This work has changed the way I think, changed the way I move, the way I do things. It has changed everything around me, because the way I think now, the way I see things in the real life. Yeah. So it has it has given me enough discipline to be able to move in life and tackle life, because to be able to do this thing, you have to be a very disciplined person, and you have to be a very disciplined person, because it's not easy as well.
But before people started knowing you for content creation, right? Your body was part of your creative expression. You danced. It was a big part of your life. Why did you stop?
Well, I did not stop. I still do dance. But one thing that I realized that this is something that I've always wanted to do as well.
Content creation, right?
Yes, content creation has been something I wanted to do before, because I don't know, I didn't just discover that thing early. It has always been in me, but it didn't just come out early. It was during our IT year, we had the chance to do other things in life and all. So that thing just came to me, like, because whenever I watch videos online, whenever I watch movies, whenever I watch music videos, news and all, there's always that inspiration that comes to my head that, oh, I can create something like this, I can do something like this, I can do something like this. So sometimes I used to bring it into the dance. Whenever you have dance, you always have to come up with concepts for dances and all. So it has always been me. I just feel like, okay, I think this is something like, let me just start. Let me just do it. So I don't want to start everybody like I'm a content creator, but you have to show it that yes, you're a content creator. So I started to put in the work. I started to start doing it. I was dancing at some point. Then I was putting in the creativity part of me inside the dance as well. Then from there I started creating, moving from dance, but showing it in a visual way to the world, creating content about it. Like during the whole IT period, I was just creating content. After later on we resumed back again. They already knew me that, oh, this guy created content during IT. During the school, normal school hours, I was still creating content. So from there, I got the recognition from different departments, faculties, and all. So it has always been something in me that, because for me to be able to do it like so easily like that, because it has always been me, and I didn't just notice it. I didn't notice it early. So I'm glad the fact that I just start. Yes.
All right. You still dance? How often?
It's occasionally. Yeah. It's not. It depends. There's not even enough time. There's not enough time, because every day of my life, my whole life cycle now is revolved around shoot, think, because you think a lot. Think, shoot, edit, respond, communicate to clients and all that. So bringing in dance to be like, oh, this guy has to submit a project or work to client and it's dancing. So that sometimes, unless it depends on kind of dance. It could be probably if it's a big project that involves me coming on stage to dance and all that involves another visibility out there and all. Sure, I still do that, but it's not as often as I create right now.
How do you cope with the pressure of everything now?
Because it is normal. As first when I started here, there's this guy that I looked up to, like, I'm like, oh, guy, show me this and everything. He said, normally as you start, you have to do a lot of free work. You should do a lot of free work. I just feel what they will stress you and all. But it is part of it. It's part of you building the portfolio. Currently, I'm really like overwhelmed. I won't lie. But starting out is a lot. But when I started, a lot was just coming in. A lot like I was just like the whole connection was just easy. It was I don't know. The whole process was fast. Like I just entered the industry and I think everything was just going so fast with it. So I got so overwhelmed because at the beginning I didn't like, there was not enough structure and there was not enough foundation, like okay, this is how it's going to be, but I was just doing it like this is something I love to do. So then things started getting, I started getting overwhelmed, a lot of things, jobs keep coming in and all. So it's like it takes more of my time than me having my own personal time itself, because you are I would like it, you are creating, you're adding value to people's life as well. So that way it's I think it's just is the industry is up. But let me say, because I'm still standing on myself, doing it myself, because to reach a point that I have to like expand and have other people that works with me that will reduce the workload and make me not have that overwhelming state again.
But still, even though you are overwhelmed, for example, I saw one of your clips where I think you shot a video at an event where the video was, right? So like, do you think that kind of stress justifies the results? Like being the same in high profile events like that, like do you mind the stress if it gets you in places like that?
I don't mind the stress. But one thing that I feel like as a creator, why are you doing this? What's the reason behind it? Because some give us at some point, some don't. What is the motive behind what you are doing that will make you still stand still that yes, I'm doing this? Some just want to do it because it's oversaturated now, everybody just wants to do it. But some with that way that we have started, we know that yes, it's because of passion, this is what we love to do. Even if they say that we are not going to throughout the day, and are going to start continue creating, I can do it. But it's something I want to do. So I don't mind doing that kind of thing. That I know that yes, I know where this is leading to. I'm sure I don't mind, because sometimes when I just stand and meet these people, I don't like God. This is not where I was last year, and I'm in this position among these people, and I will go back and think that the kind of thing that I've put in, the work that I've put in to be in this position, the sacrifice. There's a lot of sacrifice. There's a lot. You have to sacrifice.
Tell me about some of those sacrifices.
Because some things are like you just meet someone and you don't. When you meet someone here, then when you know that yes, there's a lot to gain from that person. You don't just approach the person and start because of money. Don't put money first. Put value in there. Let them see the value in you. Once they see that value in you and know that yes, this guy wants something, sure, money will follow. Don't just create because you want that money to come. Create because you want to add value to that kind of person and just want to do it. That way, they will connect you. You meet other connections, and from there you move. That's how people grow in the whole industry. So sometimes I don't even look about the money aspect. I just do it. I just want to do it for doing its sake. So all those people are like, if I had said okay, because it's a lot of money, this man should not reach out to me again. I don't want to make up. I will not be in this position. I will not even be in this kind of position. People don't even know the behind the scene. Because sometimes they'll be like, oh, this guy is in this position, oh, he's beating these people, and all, he has money, and all. But they don't know the sacrifice. They don't know what you are sacrificing to be in that position, what you've done. Sometimes you may not even receive as much as you are meant to receive, but the joy that you are doing it, you are creating something, people are seeing it, and you're also doing it for yourself. It is there. The money will come later, and then all the things will come normally. So sometimes when I find myself in that position, I'll be like, oh, yes, this thing is working, and I just keep doing it. So there's a lot of sacrifice that you have to do. Just don't even mind what it is. Just do it first, and you get the results.
So your recommendation now for, let's say, content creators that want to do this, that want to get into this, right? Would it be, because a lot of people talk about how you shouldn't take free work, right, at the beginning, right? What would be your recommendation as someone that's been in the industry for how long now?
This should be 2 years.
2 years. So what would you say what would be your advice to content creators? Should they start with free work, or should they charge?
As a creator, I don't know why you just have to jump in and start because you want to collect money. If you start because you want to collect money, you will fail. There's no way. There's a point that you will even break down and you will stop. Because once you start like yes, this is the passion. This is what is driving you. Because there will be a point where you have creative block. There will be a point where you have self-doubt. All those things will come and all. So, but the passion that that thing that is driving you to do that particular stuff, will surely come back and come to you. So that's why, like, if you want to start, just start. I just started. I was doing it feeling for my department. I was just doing it. I was just, I was just being there. It got to the point I was like, I was doing it for the faculty, and my company were like, stop. We have to start collecting money. We have to start this and that. This thing, people are collecting money for this and that. That was when I realized that, okay, I can start making more money from this thing. And I was just doing it because I wanted to do it. I was doing it because I was even building portfolio for it as well, to have that name, a content creator. You get? Yeah. So I just feel like, if you want to start, just start. See, people, they may not come to you, but you can go to them. Let me create something for you. I've gone to meet young boys, artists in school. I was like, oh, let me create something for you like this. I was okay. I even texted one guy. I listened to his song. I was like, I like this song. You know what? Let's do something like this. You collaborate and you start something. Once you start and you collaborate, other people will come. But those people that are coming, those are your clients. Those are the people that now start working with and now start making your money.
That's valid advice right there. That's valid advice. You mentioned self-doubt. How do you deal with self-doubt? Your creative, like when wherever during the creative process, right? When that self-doubt comes, how do you deal with it? You know, just like actionable steps. What do you think to get yourself through it, or what do you do to get yourself through it?
Sometimes I go back to my works. I go back to what I've done, things I've done. I just go back and look like, I did all this myself. I did all this by myself. What is that thing that is making me to be in that state? And I'll calm down, I'll reflect, and feel like, okay, there's a lot that needs to go down, and I talk to myself a lot and be like, you know, this is where you're going to. This is what you want to do. This is the dream. If you keep having these thoughts, you keep having this doubt, self-doubt, that you will actually be able to achieve all this. And I'm someone that loves the process. I like the process. I just, because if you don't have the process, you don't have the experience, how do you want to be able to handle your work itself? How do you want to grow? Because you need to pass through the process to be able to get there. So sometimes I just look at the whole process. I just see it as part of the process. I just like, yes. So all those periods I just reflect, and sometimes I just go online and check what's going on, and set of motivation videos will come in, and those kind of videos motivate, and and that's why you need discipline too. Even if when you're tired, when you're not feeling like doing anything, you have to be disciplined, that you have to still show up. You have to show up, attitude has to be there. So once you just keep showing up, you start believing in yourself. Yes, you have to believe in yourself. That's another measure. You have to just believe in yourself that you can do this. Yes, you see other people doing it, they are creating this and that. Stop comparison. Don't compare yourself to anybody. You can use them as a means of like, okay, inspiration. That okay, this guy is doing this kind of stuff. I can also do it. How can I make it better? How can I do this and that? Oh, let me learn from this and that. So just all those people, just don't compare. Believe in yourself and trust in the process. And also, try to watch videos. Like I consume a lot of videos.
Educational videos?
Yes, I consume a lot of videos. I go to YouTube, motivational videos. I go to Instagram, videos that are in line with my work, and I feed myself with a lot of videos that will stand in for me, like be able to reflect in me and work for me and make me grow. So those are the measures that I used to do.
Sounds like educational videos, motivational videos play, even if it's a small role, in your creation process. Can you tell us more about the role they play? Why would you watch an educational video as a creative? Why would you decide to watch a motivational video as a creative during self-doubt? Because I know a lot of people are against like motivational videos, like rubbish, like they think it's rubbish and stuff like that. Even educational videos, sometimes people don't see a reason to like broaden their knowledge. They think they know enough, even as an expert. So like, why would you constantly continue to do that?
Because I think it's depending on personal self. Yeah, to me, because how I started was watching. What all this was me watching a lot of things, just having that vision and all. So I think what used to drive me to all these things is they are not all of them motivate, but there are some that There are some that will actually speak to you directly. That you feel like yes, they're talking to you, and it's just stand. I don't know how the thing. It just come into you like why I watch them is just to gain that confidence back, and just to I don't know. It's more of like gaining the confidence because once you gain the confidence, even if you are doing rubbish, the confidence you have in that rubbish is alone to bring you out of that self doubt and to motivate you. I believe in more of motivation and discipline. I work with both discipline and motivation. Some people they don't like motivation, they believe in discipline. I believe in both. Be disciplined yourself normally and add motivation to it. So those motivation videos, educational videos, teach you a lot. It will broaden your insight. It will broaden the way you think. So the way you reason, the way you move, you move even when you see you like the way this guy thinks is different from the regular way anymore. Like you just see your friends will be like okay, this guy you are already far ahead. So that way it broadens the whole mentality, trying to like think ahead and all, just to gain confidence and that's all.
In the beginning of this video, you mentioned that content creation has developed you in significant ways, even in the way you think. And then now you mentioned like friendship. So what I want to know now is, as content creation, the new way you see things because of content creation impacted your friendships or friendship, any of your friendship in any way? Being far apart, like you said, like in like you said, in up there, like with what you've learned. So has that like impacted friendship in any way?
Yes, to some extent. I have people that are brought in the game and they are really benefiting from the whole thing. I have people that have showed the way they like. I've showed them this is how it is being done. But what I don't like about is being ungrateful here. When I don't know, maybe it's because it's Misha. I feel like you just have to know that this also person that don't do life, this thing in your life, and you just don't come in to just come and eat and go. You get. But me personally, I'm someone that is open and free to bring people in. But I'm watchful that will this affect me? If this is going to affect me, it's going to affect the kind of relationship I have with the person. But personally, it has helped me, bring up some people, friends, but not all of them, because I just feel like it's not everybody that sees the way you see. It's not everybody that has the same vision. So you can't just because if you didn't follow this and that, it's not everybody that can follow you. You need to be able to work with people that has the same vision with you. So it's very easy for you to even grow, and you don't even have to have any mindset of this guy is going to follow and make some things, build boundaries and all that. So me, I'm always watchful of if I'm going to bring you along, are you going to do this and that? Is this going to add value and all?
I think a lot of people make the mistake of like, because we are friends now, you can carry you along, but like you said, visions don't always align. And that affects. Let's talk about niches. You said the market is oversaturated now.
Yes.
I agree as well, because even initially before I started creating content, right, because of the oversaturation, a lot of people are just dumping content without, so it sort of spoils the idea of content creation. You understand? So if the market is oversaturated, right, as you know it is, what are you doing to stand out?
I'm being unique on my own. I've been authentic. I'm being unique on my own creative aspects. Like just trying to stand out and be yourself. Though you can pick out and learn. Don't even have to follow trend. It's not that you have to follow the trend. You just have to be yourself. You just have to because then before Duros became so popular, I used to follow him. I used to check everything about him, how he used to go to events, create videos about himself, showing it out there. Before he even became that popular, it was the second I wasn't supposed to be saying this. It was because I was popping out there and everything. I was like waiting that this guy will come out, like you did this and that and that. But then for him, people started getting recognition. So one thing I learned from him was that just even if people are not watching, just be yourself, just do your thing. You are not doing it for the sake that you need it for your views. I think Trinidad was saying this thing. He said, one thing is you have to create before you become. Before one particular thing makes you popular, like get that recognition. But once they finally notice you, they will go back to what you've done. And if they can't see anything that is portraying that, oh, this guy has put in the work, he has this passion, he has this and that, he hasn't done this and that, it will just turn them off and they will just move away.
That's true.
Because when they said that, I was like, yo, they will go back, they will go to Instagram page. Okay, if you became popular because through the Instagram page, they will go back to the Instagram page and check, and they want to see your life, like they want to see how far, what you've done and everything. So since then, I feel like this is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Yeah, just do what you can do. Be yourself. Be unique. Be authentic, and just be you. That's it. Just be, because this thing is oversaturated. Everybody just wants to carry camera. Sometimes I just look at it and just like everybody just wants to do this thing. Sometimes I used to be so angry that some people are. You meet them and they will be so proud. They will like be forming one level. I'll be like, who are you? I will go to their page and I'll be like, what is this? And you are here for me like as if you are bigger than this. Even people that I've met that are bigger than you, they are so humble. In this one industry, you just have to be humble. They are so humble. So I don't feel like everybody is now like feeling as if you're big and this and that and that. You don't need it. This is I'm very few. When I get to events, all the media people, they will know. The way I will relate, you shall make sure I will collect your Instagram, I will collect this and that. So, but there's some that they will you are just coming up and you are already following this level. It doesn't really sit well at all. I just like, you just have to, you are in the beginning phase, do everything that you can do. Be yourself, be authentic, and just put yourself out there. Before you now start, okay, this is like, you just want to be a professional body where your management has to take over some things. These are the things that you post, these are the things that you're not meant to post and know when you reach that level. But at the starting point, be authentic, be yourself, just do you, put yourself out there, and don't necessarily that you have to just follow the trend. The trend will come and go. It's you that you still be there. So that thing that you imparted, just do it.
So prior to content creation, at what point specifically did you realize something else, like what you do now, wanted to come forward?
Whenever I watch something just comes to my mind, like this is the way I want to create something like this. I want to like create something like this. Then I watch a lot of music videos at home. I think I was not doing the COVID and a lot of music videos. I watch them and I'll be like, oh, I can't. Sometimes I look like this song does not resonate with the video. This is where it should be. So the way I think outside the box, like storytelling and all. So those things brought the aspect of creating that content. Okay. So and the way I started, I was okay. I need to trend. Like I need to be able to bring myself out there. So I was doing some TikToks and all from there. Started, okay, one of my guys had events that period. I was like, you have events, and this event is not out there. People are not, they don't know about this event. Tell your people, do shout out, do shout out, do shout out. I'll compile it and I'll edit it. So from there I started editing, put it out there, and someone else reached out to, let's do an editing for these events too. So from there, so that's moved on.
When you are filming those beautiful moments, in those moments, which moments have moved you the most?
I think when I film, there are some high class gathering I've been to. I feel like, there's not to like, because this working to make you see a lot, you move around a lot, you get to meet a lot of people, and your own mindset, your mentality about life will change. Like, this is something else. This is not what it's just like just all about. There's a lot going on out there. All those stuffs inspired and like, okay, this particular thing pushed my I'm like, man, I need to step up the game, and just being around high class people. Yeah.
Understood. And as documenting, let's say, you mostly documented love, right?
Yes.
Weddings, right?
Weddings.
So, as documenting love, right, changed how you understand it or how you see it.
Yes, that's changed it too.
How so?
Love is sweet. When money there, love is sweet.
Love is sweet.
Love is sweet. I've seen couples. I've seen a lot. I feel like love is not just ordinary what people just think, oh, let me just date this person and go on. No, there are people that they've been together. I mean, you just witness it and you just be with them like this, and the way they will do things, like love when you actually marry the person that you actually want to marry. Yeah, there's a lot to because you actually enjoy it and it's beautiful. Love is actually beautiful, and I just feel like there's a lot that you have to look out for in your partner that you actually want to marry. Because there was one particular time where I got a job at Lagos and I was okay. They gave me accommodation. So in the morning we were meant to, as early as Friday, and we were meant to do start shooting and all. So, but there was an agreement between the couple. The guy, I think the wife told the husband that you have to get ready by this social time and she was doing everything. She was doing her makeup and all. As boys now, about the day not challenge and all. The day in room just day. It was half dressed, but still wasn't putting. It was just there. But when the wife had to realize that he is not done and she has doing the makeup since morning, she's even ready. Why? Because she started almost was angry and she was trying to be calm because we the media we are like close to her and we're not trying to like just calm her and all. But the guy was just there, calm, gentle. He could he this is when he would read the mood and he didn't know. Some people as they're bringing bad news, they'll bring the bad news to you. It does not make any sense. But this guy was just there, he could control her. You already know your wife, you know what she can do. Just be there. So you could control the whole situation, the whole mood, and it was just sweet. It was just there. And so you get out to just burst into laugh when you have to look at yourself and laugh, and she just have to burst because he has already controlled her, he has like set the whole mood. Like he just set it down, like everything was just calm and he didn't react back immediately. He was just there smiling at the girl, he was just there and keeping everything calm and I was like, whenever you get to marry him, just know that person very well. Like there's like lots that will take you to know, not just about the face and everything. There's a lot that is built in the person that you actually have to know, because love is actually sweet. I've seen partners that yes, this is weddings that I've been doing back to back. Everything doesn't make me feel like that time I feel like you must save your life. That's the best. But as a creative, most of us are always single because the next thing yeah, I've been texting this morning, but not knowing that once I wake up early in the morning, it's always where's my video? Where's my video? This and that. So he puts more time in our crafts than having time for the other life. So I just feel like there are some points that you just have to balance it. For someone that is starting out like me or any person that is looking for now, you know that I'm a very, 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 very busy person that has to endure. But that doesn't mean I will still pay time for you. You just have to understand. So love is a very beautiful thing. It has changed the way I see love.
As love, like I said, or as creation affected relationships, love in your life. Like you said, all these examples that you are always busy. So have you experienced some of those things personally?
Yes.
How did it?
You are seeing this. I had this particular best friend here.
Yeah.
We're very, very, very close. And I think we started out, I just feel like, let's start something here. But before we started this stuff, and she knew that, okay, yes, I'm a very busy person. Even during the normal friendship level, I can go from morning. Those period, sacrifice. I did a lot too. I can go from morning, then I'll come back late night, and I want to sleep. I still have to edit. I still have to think ahead and everything again. So the time there's not even enough time to start calling or spending an extra hour on call with you or texting and all. But days I'm free, the days I'm off, I create it for her and all. But she felt like things were going to change. That's no problem. When we started out and all, it did not change. I was still being myself.
Yes.
I was still doing the normal activity, but she keeps complaining. And to me, I don't even see that I needed that thing at that point. There was a particular night here I spent close to 2 hours on call, and that night I said I was going to edit. I was going to do this thing before the following morning. After that 2 hours, I slept off. I was pained, but I can't express it to her. That moment was like, this is the reason that I said I don't want to do this thing. But I can't. The fact that I don't want to talk too much, but you already understand. So I just feel like there are some instances that will make you think that this thing should not be now, should be later. Because that 2 hours I could have done something and I already spent it with that particular person. And the following morning, I'll now start washing. Then the whole this thing now be like upside down. So it wasn't just, I just like it wasn't just for me, unless the person is also into that same word and you understand. So that's why I'm very, 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 very easy. So it really affects. It's not only myself. There's a lot of people that are into this that it really affects. But people that have worked out for just probably people that they understand to that. Yes, this is something that can work.
For the kind of creation you do you ever feel pressure to capture perfection?
Yes.
Instead of truth? You know.
You attack that. Perfections. I think instead of the truth, like what do you mean?
Maybe instead of framing things
the real
exactly.
thing,
Let's say there was for example, let's say wedding issue came up, right? That was maybe they fought or something. Now instead of that truth, like trying to in the video that you create edits and trying to make it look like everything was glamorous, nothing happened that day. So stuff like that.
That's sometimes you just have to, because it's the work. Sometimes you have to go outside further trying to put out the truth and do the other one. You have to portray that this, because I don't know how to put it, but sometimes I look forward to perfection and sometimes I just put it out there. But it's more of looking out for the perfection that yes, this is it too. So sometimes it affects your own, go affect your brand or something. The way people will see it different from the way other people will see it. So you just have to bring out the good aspect and put it out there. Whatever happens behind the scenes, that one is So this is making it out for people to see. You just have to bring out the good aspect and then work towards the profits.
Do you ever feel unseen? If your job is to capture, see everybody, when do you feel unseen? When have you felt unseen?
I think when I feel unseen is what you are capable of and people are yet to see it in you. You know what you can do. You know that this is something that you can actually do. There's a level that you can move in that, but you're not there yet and people are not even seeing it yet. But you just keep believing that this is, that I said, just be you, be yourself and believe in yourself. Just do it. But when that particular thing brings you out, people want to go back and be like, yes, I will. You don't discard on this particular person this guy has been there since why is he not being in line? It's very, very easy for that person to still hold that stardom and still hold that, what's it called? When you're famous already, you can be able to hold it. Some can fall, you can rise and fall. But once you are able to go through that process, you can still rise and still be there. So I just feel like there are moments that I felt unseen. I feel like my work is not out there yet. There are some people that feel like I've seen this, but they're yet to see it. But I still don't use that one to limit myself. I just keep creating and keep doing it. At some point, someone will see it and be like, you'll be even satisfied. Okay, this person has seen it. Let me keep doing more. But if that particular person has seen that and is trying to check your this thing, and I'm like, there's nothing. We'll move on. Be like there are a lot of people that are doing this thing. Or if you are doing yours and are doing your thing, just keep doing it. There's a period I actually felt unseen, but I still keep believing that yes, I'm still going to be seen and the visibility is going to be out there soon. So I don't use that one to hold myself down. I just keep creating, just keep doing it.
Now that the visibility is coming, do you feel elated?
I feel elated, like so happy, yes, this thing is happening and it's happening, and I feel that moment. Sometimes you don't even have the time to even reflect that the thing you prayed for is now something that's happening now. There's not even time to even reflect on that, but you just have to create it and just sit down in that moment and be like, wow, this is something that you actually look forward to be in the position, and you are currently in that position. So you just feel that moment, you enjoy it, you feel happy at some point. But some let's get into their head and they start misbehaving and they lose a lot of connection and lose a lot of things, and they feel like they're already there, they've arrived, and the way they will just handle things can go off. So I just feel like you shouldn't try to get into your head. There's still a lot to do, there's still a lot of work, put it in the process, there's still a lot of those things to do. Because once you go down, another person is coming up to rise and people are in the position. But I just feel like you shouldn't just allow it to get into your head. But be in that moment. Try to like sit down and enjoy the moment and feel like reflect that okay, yes, I'm this person. I'm this person already, and I'm in the moment. But keep working. Because someone they will keep doing it and they'll feel comfortable in that position and they'll not even bother to do anything anymore. They don't feel like okay, they've arrived at this thing. So just feel comfortable. But you don't know that there's a lot, there's competition, but don't let that competition pressure you. But it's just you trying to like don't remain in one particular position. Keep moving, keep moving.
What surprises you the most with content creation?
What amazes me most, like, what surprises me most in the sense that, maybe probably the expectations that I'm getting that I'm not expecting, the the places that you're going to that you're not expecting, the connection that you're getting that you're not expecting, the kind of people you talk to that you're not expecting, the way you now see yourself, the way you now like, okay, you're already becoming this person that you're not seeing already. Those are the surprises that I get to see that I was not expecting that okay, this is going to happen. I just felt like okay, it's just coming and you're amazed and you're surprised that okay, you're getting these things. So I just feel like it's people you meet and things are coming your way are those expectations. I feel like yes. There's some people that you just look at yourself and like I cannot even talk to this person or you cannot meet this person, but you don't even know that this particular work has even given you the chance and opportunity like to be in that same level. So just be surprised that okay, same you are in this same position. So just those are the surprises for me generally.
I feel. How do you want your work to make people feel years from now?
How do I want the work to feel?
To make people feel.
Make people feel. Make people feel. They should see me as a source of inspiration. Sort of like, okay, yes, this guy was able to do it, I can do it as well. This guy, I knew I started, yes, this is where he's in, I can do it also. Like, make people feel like I should be able to be a role model to other people too as well. That sort of inspiration to them, a role model to them. I want them to feel that, okay, yes, this guy was able to do it, I can also do it.
When you think about the future, what scares you more? Failure or success?
Not failure, it's the success.
Yeah. Why?
Yes. I just like the way I think what I'm trying to like achieve is a lot and I can feel it from within already. But getting there takes a lot and that the goal is big enough that is making me afraid of how you're going to do it and it has to come to life. So I'm someone that I can just be around you, but I'm far gone, I'm ready. Ahead of thinking, doing this and that, sometimes just create space and let me go and know. But I'm still very serious because I know what I'm doing. Just be able to know what I'm doing and that's it, you get it to the life. And that's all.
Who do you see yourself becoming? Like, let's say 5 years from now, who's that person?
That particular person or?
Yes, the you 5 years from now. Who do you, right now, the you in this moment, who do you want to become? Who do you see yourself becoming?
I see myself as that particular public figure that everyone looks up to and everyone is always around to work with person. And like in 5 years time, I see myself in that position where I don't see myself big in that position. I see myself in that public figure related position that a lot of people want to work with me and people I put people in line, I create value in people and they will see that okay, yes, just having that name there, I think yes. And getting my business also, having biggest feasibility for the business as well. Yes.
And what do you say? Because you mentioned like like-minded people, and yeah, like is important. What do you say to somebody who doesn't have like-minded people to do things with? It's just them. People around them aren't really interested in whatever they've got going on. So, what do you say to people like that?
I motivate them to do their own stuff.
Alone?
What I would advise the kind of person is that, yeah, first of all, what is your motivation for doing that particular thing? Why are you doing it? What do you want to even do it? So that alone tells a lot, tells your inner capability, and it drives you alone to, even if people are not seeing what you're doing at the moment, you know you're actually doing something that once they see you, once they notice you, you'll be big. So I just feel like that kind of person should believe in the process. It's a story. It's something that you can go back to and have a story to tell. So even if you're alone at that moment, it's a story. You're building a story about your life. That at some point in your life you were alone, you did this alone, and you are building this thing yourself. So you keep growing and you keep believing in the process. You're already in the process. Just keep doing it, and but having that mindset that once people notice you, you are going to be good at it, and that thing that drives you to keep doing it should still be there, and you keep doing it and keep pushing yourself. Because look at you there, people are entering it, bro, you are doing a lot, you are doing this and that, waiting so blah blah blah. And now he's showing his life now, and he's reflecting. So that's like sometimes there will be noise, there will be this and that, but it is you that believe in yourself that you know what you do.
That's
Shall make things happen.
Right now, what do you need? What do you want as a creator and as a person?
Money. Money. Money is everything. Yes, money sometimes money is everything. Because you need money to build. You need money to build. You need money to build before the money even starts coming in. But what I need most is support. Is when you have someone that really stands behind you and supports you, like can be there for you, and someone that you can go back to and like, yes, aside that the money, you need money to like start up, build up, do things. Because when money is there, it is very, very easy. But when I started, there was no money, and someone that just started and has everything, it was easy for the person. Got laptop immediately, got phone immediately, got this and that immediately, and just started. Me that I had to like also for everything, in fact, we get everything. So it wasn't as fast as the other person. It was like support, money, and and family too.
For those that are not familiar with David, he's like the very example of
Let's just creative done.
creative done. Creative done is like the very example of just do whatever it takes to get where you need to get to. Because I knew when he was borrowing system to edit.
Yes.
And
Full shit.
so like it's really beautiful to see 2 years after he has been to places. So that's really, really great news. That's really, really great news. Before we end the show, I want you to say something to yourself 5 years from now to the camera, and say something to content creators who are on the road to becoming, who haven't even started. So those two things to this camera.
The creators out there, one thing I would like, let me just give you this three stuff I would advise to do. Yeah. One thing I would advise is one, be yourself, be authentic. Like just keep believing in yourself, and you create a lot before you get noticed. You need to put in the work before you even get noticed. Like put in the work and let them see the work, and document your growth. Once you believe in the process, document your growth and put it out there, because this is a story that you're creating for yourself. That when things start working out, you have something to go back to and show the world that you. And even you yourself have a story to tell. So just document your growth. Don't aim for perfection at first. Aim for perfection at first. Just document your growth and believe in your craft than anybody else. Believe in yourself. Believe in what you can do. So you get to a point that there will be self-doubt, there will be this and that. But your passion and the spirit you have behind it, just keep believing in yourself and keep doing it. And I think the last thing I said was you document the growth, be yourself, and you create a lot before you get noticed. Yes, even people that are there now, they have their moments that life where they put in the work and they can even show to the world. So just you create a lot before you get noticed, and it's not every time you follow the trend. Just do your stuff and do your thing. You great once you be yourself. And
Yes, sir.
to the next me, to me, the next 5 years, I want to see you in that big, I don't know, but that kind of person that has his own industry, that has his own company, like the media industry, that own a space, that own a name and a space in the media industry, and try to dominate one particular state, probably mainly I don't know, and when you have the when you're already in that public figure position and people are out there looking out to work with you, have a big space in the media industry and be that creative done that you've always wanted to be. That beautiful picture that I've always been looking out to see, and yes, the next 5 years. Don't let us rush too fast. That next 5 years can achieve it. In the next few years, there are a lot bigger achievements to achieve. Yes.
So, as we just heard from Creative Done, creativity sometimes takes work, discipline, and some of the things that you might not necessarily want to do. But at the end of that tunnel can be a very great silver lining. Even if it's not all at once, it starts small. So if you enjoyed this video, if you think you learned something, if you are a creator, like this video, follow this Instagram or TikTok, and subscribe to help me create more impactful videos like this for creators such as yourself. I'll see you guys in the next video.